G'day viewers, I just thought I'd do a catch-up video, and rather than me talking to camera like I normally do, I'd show you some pretty pictures of the Melbourne Aquarium where I visited the other day with the family. Just something different, a bit more interesting arguably than me. Some of the features may be uglier than me, some may be prettier than me, but just for something different. Yeah, the aquarium rather than me while I talk. This will be my last sort of catch-up video before I go to the UK, so there were a few key things I did want to say. Seeing the awesome sea dragons. These actually live in the Bay of Melbourne, the sea dragons. Clearly related to seahorses, but different. So I'll sometimes talk about the fish and sometimes talk about other things. Now, the trip to the UK, I am going on Wednesday, and I'll be there about 2 weeks. I will put links in the details of the various things I have planned. Wanting to catch up with people in London on Saturday when I'm there, and I'm doing a road trip up north to Scotland with Steve, aka Evil Brain, who does the awesome credits at the end of TFU Friday I've been using for a couple of weeks, so that ought to be fun. In terms of posting videos while I'm away, I am taking my laptop, I am taking my camera, so I have the capability to post videos. They won't be every day, I think that won't surprise anyone, and any I post will kind of be a bit of whatever. They'll be whatever I get around to shooting, so there'll obviously be a lot of travel, sightseeing type stuff, hopefully some videos with some people I meet along the way as well. So it won't be my regular segments. Mistress M videos, Wank Fat Wednesday, TFU Friday won't be happening, you know, unless they do, unless just by impromptu happenstance that I'm with some people and we come up with an idea for a themed video and might go up. But some videos will go up, no doubt, and there'll be more when I come back. My people videos and sightseeing around the UK as I do my brief visit there. Yeah, it's 2 weeks, not long for such a long trip, but with all the other pressures, that's about the length of a break I could take. And I always love it when I say I'm going somewhere, people say, oh, you should visit such and such, which is usually where they live or somewhere that they just think is good. To which my answer is, hell yes, I'd love to. I just need time and money. I've hardly travelled at all, really. This is my first trip to the UK, so I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully have a good time. Well, these fish are being fed at the moment, which is why they're swarming and going a bit crazy. The stingrays and the little tropical fish. Yeah, so the trip to the UK, if you're from that area and you want to catch up, well, just in case you can't tell what this particular animal is, that's a really large crab. I think it's one of the largest sea crabs there is, and I just thought it looked quite trippy. An octopus. Yeah, if you're hoping to catch up in the UK, I'm hoping to catch up too. So again, there will be links in the detail boxes to my Twitter and Facebook accounts. That's the best way to know what I'm up to. And if I happen to post that I'm in a particular place and that's near you, or I'm going to be in a place and you could get there, just do it, just ping me. At this point, I'm not 100% sure if the Angry phone will be working when I'm in England. I possibly should have checked that out before posting this video, but I didn't, so deal with it. These freaky things going around here are stingrays at the moment. Not manta rays. Someone always insists they're manta rays just because they're large. Manta rays have totally different mouths. They have a mouth on the front, not underneath like the stingrays have. I love it when the stingrays go up against the glass. They look like they have smiley faces. Oh, and this thing with the people walking in the suits. I've totally got to do this one day. It's not cheap. I think it's about $150 you get to put on that suit and have a walk in the big tank with the fish and the rays and the sharks. not surprisingly, they call it the shark walk or something similar, because the sharks are a big selling angle. It's not like you've got hungry great white pointers in there. There's some grey nurse sharks in that one, but there's a shark going over their head. It's got to be a bit fun and a bit creepy, even if you get reassured that the last thing that shark wants to do is bite you. It has to cross your mind. That's part of the whole excitement, I'm sure. So, yes, in the UK, if you want to catch up, keep an eye on my Facebook and Twitter. That's how you will find what I am up to. If you've never been to the UK, then hopefully you'll enjoy the videos I post, because I know people from the UK are going to think I'm a bit of a wally sometimes, because I'll be going, look how old that building is, because it'll be 400 or 500 years old. And for those who don't know Australian history, there are no buildings that old here. There's only been a European settlement here for a bit over 200 years. So here, anything over 100 years is old. So when you see functional buildings that are half a millennium and older, it's easy to get fascinated. So I'll be taking lots of pictures of castles and old buildings and whatnot. And my long-suffering partner, who's from the UK, will probably be bored to tears by the stuff that I think, wow, that's fascinating. Although the main thing I'm hoping to be fascinated by and enjoy is the people that I will hopefully meet, my partner's family, and hopefully some YouTube people. Now the penguins here, I have no idea why the light's strobing here. It's not strobing to the naked eye. It's something to do with the type of lighting they have in there, and the frame rate of my camera gives that strobing effect. So hopefully no one's epileptic, because that would be embarrassing if I set someone off with the strobing penguin lights. It gives me a mild headache to look at it, so it's not traumatizing anyone too much. Now, after I get back from the UK, I'm only there 2 weeks. A couple weeks, I think it's about 3 weeks after I get back, Corey, Mr. Safety of SMP Films, will be visiting Australia for mutual friend Sean's wedding. Sean has a YouTube channel and a band called Projected Twin, and Sean's getting married, and that's in Adelaide. And Corey and I and a bunch of other people will be in Adelaide for the wedding. And after the wedding, we will be doing a road trip back to Melbourne. So there'll hopefully be a few other people along for the road trip. Well, Corey's mum is going to be there. Corey's taking her on her first trip out of the States, which is pretty exciting. So we'll be doing a road trip back along the coast road from Adelaide to Melbourne over a couple of days, which will be lots of fun. It's an awesome drive, spectacular scenery. I'm sure we'll get some great videos happening there, along with touristy scenic ones. I'm also hoping to do some sketch videos with Corey as well, but he's not here for long. He's only here for about a week, and not sure if he'll have the time to catch up. We are hoping to organise sort of catching up with some people in Adelaide. We'll only be in Melbourne for a couple of days before he goes. Again, stay tuned, Twitter and Facebook. If we're able to organise a sort of public get-together rather than any sort of official gathering, we'll let you know where we'll be. We can catch up, but given the limited time and Corey's here with his mum, we don't have any definite plans on that front. And then a little while after that is BrizTube. I'm going to fly up for a weekend to Brisbane for the Aussie gathering up in Brisbane. Corey won't be there. He will have already gone back to the States by that stage. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff happening over the coming month and a bit. Hope to catch you in some of those things, if not in real life, via the videos. And thanks to Vortex for the music. I'm using it as a backing on that. That's about it for now, with the big rays monstering the divers who are feeding them. And I will catch you again later.